Hello, Internet. Welcome to Mists of Rule. Why are you doing and not saluting me? What was that, Andy? Oh, okay.
I was pointing. I was pointing.
It's a Roman salute.
That was not in frame.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay,
what a
don't-
great start to our show. I am your host, Dungeon Master.
I don't set the frame of your OBS, sir. If you...
It's your
rip it
Discord
out-
camera. What are you talking
Rip it
about?
out. I was just pointing at you.
No, you weren't. You were going above.
I know, I was like pointing.
We'll check the VOD. We'll check the VOD. It's fine.
Oh my god. All right.
Hey,
Hi everybody, welcome back.
Yeah, we're just getting some first session jitters out of the way. Welcome to session 0 of our Mr. Rule campaign. This is a rerun. We're gonna just restart. Good God. I missed you guys. How's it going?
Good.
Good, John.
We're hanging out. We get to do D&D. Every day I get to do D&D. It's great. Thanks for having me here, John.
Eric,
It's been a long time
remind
since you
me.
played. I'm happy.
It's been so long. Please tell me, who's your character again?
His name is
I
Terrence.
have brought... Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
Named him after this guy, who is Terrence the Cow.
Oh.
Coffee mug my daughter made in ceramics. 3-dimensional. Amazing, it's awesome.
Why would you
Please
name
count.
a character you know I'm going to hurt after your daughter's cut?
That's why I made him the tank, John, so you could hurt him repeatedly, and then you get happy, and I get to protect my teammates.
Wow.
Everybody wins.
That's so lovely. So nice.
What an upstanding gentleman.
What about you, Andy? Who are you playing today?
I'm playing Rye, the rogue from the Uncanny Valley, who just wants to troll his brother, and and I guess apparently has to really overcompensate for anti-fash feelings because you're projecting your own secret
Texas. All of Texas.
Yeah.
fascist bullshit onto me.
It
And
sounds
so now
like
I
you're
have
doing
to
what's called
respond.
mirroring in psychology, then, Andy. Which still makes you just as guilty. Eric! How's it going,
That's
bud?
me. Good. We're back
you
from
playing?
Palm Springs where we got some sun. I'm playing Ramul Goldenblade, the dwarf warlock, who has found himself in the party of of 3 dumb fucks and himself. It's incredible. He gets to practice patience and things that he doesn't understand like that, and kindness. It's weird. I don't understand, John. I'm very confused. But also not touching things, because he's not currently wearing a cursed magical item, because he thought it was funny to troll, Here, your brother ran off with one of the magical items. You can have 2, because it'll make him really mad that you get 2. Right?
Very
It's incredible
fair.
character play.
Apollo, are you with us?
Hi, John. I'm calling in live from the Great Abyss. Glad to be here. Thank you so much for being on time to your own show. Really appreciate it. Definitely was here long before any of you fuckers showed up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Were you
that's-
old when the
this is-
Earth was young?
I was the oldest. I've been here the whole time. I am playing Arturio, the alchemist. Artificer. This is a bit no one else is gonna get. He is it's definitely a bit. Arturio is a scholar who has come out here with his he knows, but we don't know. Half or stepbrother, I'm not sure. But his sibling played by Andy, whose name I've forgotten because it's been
Rye.
forever. Rye, that's right.
Forever. It was
and-
3 minutes ago. Well, you were on your other stream at the time that I was introduced.
Who
no,
has
I've
brain
been here
damage?
the whole time. I had it. Oh, sorry,
Like,
I
how
had
many
Andy
other-
muted. I had Andy muted.
How
That was
many
the
other
issue.
How many other games are you playing right now?
Let's see how many monitors do I have here? Oh, and then I have my phone. I got my laptop. I'm playing chess down below with my feet.
Right now, playing catch with his dog. That's what he's doing.
She is sleeping right over there. Otherwise, I would be playing catch. The only other thing you need to know about Arturio is that he has not taken a single point of damage in this entire campaign. That's a challenge to you, John.
That changes today, guys. We are playing Mists of Rule. Our characters are currently in a dungeon. Wow, it's dark in this dungeon. Where are all my people? There we go. Ta-da! I'm going to do what is known as turn off all the light walls because you all conquered this layer already. All that is left is finding all the gemstones, which you are undoubtedly going to be able to do. But I don't see a reason to, I don't know, sandbag you all for another hour as you stumble in the dark, other than my personal enjoyment. But as this is a stream, I should probably, be conscious of your time as well as the time of the viewers. Otherwise, I would totally do that, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Oh. Ta-da!
There it is.
We had just defeated a Zorn, or a modified Zorn, while carrying cursed objects, and it was a very close thing. You all have just leveled up, I believe, to level 4, correct?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Did anybody take any feats you want to tell the group about?
John, I would love to talk about the feat that I took. I took Shield Master.
Ooh.
This allows me 3 different things, 3 things at once, as many feats do. 1, I can now, with the bonus action, try to shove somebody with my shield after I've taken an attack action. 2, if a spell targets just me and not everybody, I can add my shield's AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw. And last but not least, if I make a save for half damage, say on a fireball, I can use my shield to absorb all of it. Now, with a 0 dex modifier, this probably won't come in that much, but I still get to shove people around. That makes me happy.
Yeah, for sure.
And nobody can shove me around because my cursed magical item glues my feet to the floor. So I'm going to soon become Terrence the Wall.
Is this the Wall-E origin story?
Well, when you can't go through it and you can't go around, you know that you found the wall. Did anybody else take a feat?
I sure did.
What'd you take?
You might have noticed that not only has Arturio not taken any damage in this entire dungeon, he has also minimally contributed because I did not take an attack cantrip. So I am now a spell sniper. I have learned techniques to enhance my spell attacks. So I have picked up a cantrip, Poison Spray, which is normally a 10-foot cast. Well, my range for spell attacks is doubled, ignores half and 3/4 cover, meaning, I'm gonna hide, behind this wall. I'm gonna, hide behind this tree. Fuck you, I can still see you. You know that movie Wanted with the curving bullets? Well, that's my spells, bitch. Yep, that's all I got.
Isn't Poison Spray like a saving throw cantrip?
Sure
Absolutely
is.
not.
It is.
Fuck me. Okay, well.
Nick! Saving throw cantrips don't care about cover. They just happen.
But now it can go twice as far, John. That's not the
now he
cover.
can shoot at 20 feet, though, John.
Look, maybe there's a reason Arturio's applications to grad school haven't been accepted, okay?
John, do you remember when we banned people from playing casters?
Yeah, I do. It's happening.
Remember when you
real time.
agreed to let me play Artificer because I was going to intentionally underpower myself?
He didn't think you were gonna keep doing it every
You
time you
took
leveled
a
up.
feat
though.
specifically to take something that does not
John.
synergize with it
John,
at all.
If you're not gonna sandbag us, I will.
You were so proud of it too. That's
That
what makes it
was-
funny.
That was 10
I'm
out
not
of 10,
embarrassed.
Nick. It was worth
I'm
the
not
wait
embarrassed
for
for
you to
me.
finish
You're
your
embarrassed for me.
Blood on the Clock Tower game. Andy, what'd you take at level 4?
Pocket sand.
You took pocket sand? What does that mean?
It's called color spray, but it's
Oh.
pocket sand.
We love
True,
color
actually.
spray. Did you take any sort of ASI thing, like attribute point increases or features or?
Was I supposed to?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I did Character Mancer, and I did what it told me to do.
You probably
Okay.
upped stats. You probably upped stats.
That's
Because
perfectly
it was like, here's 2 stat
fine,
points.
Perfectly
I probably up
reasonable.
stats.
Are there any formerly odd numbered stats that are now even numbered stats?
Maybe. I don't know.
So
Perfect.
Eric, did you
It's
take
been-
any stats?
It's been 2 weeks, a death in the family, and a head injury. I have no fucking clue what has happened. All right?
You are
Just write
you're-
Aquaman on your character sheet, and you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's great.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
You know,
I took.
a little shit with a creepy smile who's gonna throw sand at you. That's where I'm at in this game.
Yeah.
what's up, Eric?
Sorry. Rumble, please.
I'm at 19 charisma now. I have 3 stats that are 18 or higher because I'm a god. That my friends helped me be a god because we roll stats with our friends, which is incredible. I also now have hold person. I think I already had shatter. I think we talked about that last time. And then I also have prestidigitation now because I got tired of like marking on the fucking wall. We can just put things up.
Okay.
This is probably my favorite spell in all of D&D.
Sounds good. Well, party, we are currently in the dungeon, and it is time to talk about our little gemstones. Especially as I pull out all my knives for Dark Campaign. That's what I call this. Jesus Christ.
We love clocks.
Yes, the paired statues. We love the pairing of statues. I believe we have found all of them except for the... No, we found the warrior shrine. We found the archer shrine. Did we find the... Oh, yes, we are at this one as well.
We had brought both gems here, but we had lost a gem to the thing we were fighting. I don't know if that was one of the gems that needed to be slotted here.
I believe you actually picked it up, right? Or no, you found out that it was
got jammed
teleported
into
back
the-
to its resting spot,
Yeah.
which is fine and dandy. It is time for me to reward you all for overcoming the dangerous, amazing monsters. Where would we like to start, I suppose?
Me.
Yeah. What's up?
Just reward me.
Okay.
I'm great.
You look
He
at
demands
this sorcerer
compensation.
shrine, which your characters are currently camped on the map, so we're just going to start there. After finding the gemstones of the amphibians and reptiles, the turtles and frogs, you will find that upon this wonderful statue, a small, what would we call it, drawer made out of stone unlocks at the base, revealing forth a Wand of the War Mage +1. This Wand of the War Mage is reptilian and amphibian themed, allowing you to cast the jump spell once per day and the shield spell once per day, without expending a spell slot. As a note, all 4 of you could attune to this weapon, I believe. And if you can't, Wand of the War Mage, we're gonna
+1
say that you
jump and
can.
shield.
One per day jump and shield.
Yep.
Yep.
It is
Nice.
attunement, however, so be aware of that.
Understood.
As all
For a
wands-
second,
Go for it.
How
I'm
cursed
sorry.
is it?
I had to giggle. For a second, I thought it was the magical wand that gives you +1 to spell attacks after Nick has no spell attacks, and that's what you're giving him. And
Yes,
internally, I
actually.
laugh a little bit. It is?
Yeah.
While holding this wand, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls
Plus
determined by the wand's rarity. In
Nice.
addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
But it has additional features, so it's still pretty cool.
Yeah,
And how
It's
cursed
still-
is
it's
it, John?
still ironically funny.
you'll find out once you attune to it.
Please note, Andy, you have 3 attunement slots. As a general concept, if you have a cursed item, those are locked until that item is uncursed.
It's true. You all
John-
have spell slots, so I'm just gonna say anyone could use it, including our paladin boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to need that one for sure.
Are you sure? You don't want to wear
Put
your
it
cement
in my-
shoes?
I don't. I don't want to
cast.
cast jump, move 2 inches off the ground, and come right back. Man,
I will-
shield would be useful, but I think it'd be better placed on somebody else.
Put it in my bag. I'll
Yeah.
hold on to it, I guess.
You can hold on to it.
Hold on to what?
Wand of the War Mage.
No, that was my loot. Back off. I said reward me first, and I got the wand.
Okay. Is it on your character sheet?
It is now.
Liar. As he goes and does it.
Are
John-
you going to attune to this wand, Arturio?
I'm sorry.
Are you going
Am
to
I
attune
attuning?
to this wand?
100%.
Cool. You all will watch as Arturio's skin turns into a reptilian green. His eyes also bulge outside of his eyelids slightly. It is quite humorous watching him blink, but he has more than enough hydration fixation to spare his eye ducts the pain. After all, he is leaking at the belt. And after a long rest is drenched.
But now it just rolls right off me.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
true.
I mean, your skin's just painted green. It's not like reptilian skin.
That's somehow worse.
Don't you love John's
I'm
cursed
doing-
items?
I'm doing
Yeah.
goblin face, I guess.
Krung, the
Ugh.
Krung face.
Yikes.
John,
And-
the heavy topazes.
The heavy topazes.
Where did we end up placing those?
The
Unless you're
statue
going
that
to-
you're already at.
Oh, nice. Okay. I apologize. You were about to address Andy. Please do so.
Andy, what you want? What do you want? What? No.
To be free of the bracers of Salamander, frankly.
Oh. Yeah, that's easy. All you have to do is be dead.
Decurse as well. If somebody has a decurse spell.
That's much harder
Rem-
than just
remove
dying.
curse. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Noted.
You stare at the statue, and then look to the other one that you will go down to, the archer statue. Because I believe we had already
Yeah.
been rewarded from Vilhalma, the Wrathbringer, biter of Tiamat. Say, Lovey. Ramul, you have a magical +1 axe, right?
He does.
Yes, I have a, where was it? Battle axe +1.
Yes.
I had asked
this weapon-
someone a question.
You're attuned to it, right?
I did not say that I was attuned to it, but does swinging it mean I'm attuned to it?
Yeah. You had a long rest
Okay,
with
I'm
it,
attuned
baby.
to it. Okay, all right. I'm attuned. I'm in.
You benefit once per day as a bonus action from the Bless spell. It is a single person cast solely on yourself. You cannot give this bonus out as though it were the Bless spell, just the Bless-like effect. basically, he'll get to add a 1d4 to his attack saving throws. Not skill checks. I think just attacks and saving throws.
Something like that. And then my skin turns golden.
It's already golden. You're Ramul Goldenblade, right?
That's right.
Yeah. What you will notice is that if you have a beard, which I'm not sure Ramul does, but if he does, his beard coloration will change into a bright red.
It's bright red.
Yep. He is now like me, where he has black hair on top and a red beard.
Can't go out in the sunshine anymore. Gonna burn.
True. You are ginger.
Yeah.
The ultimate curse. Moving on, we have one final statue / shrine, which you could have been ambushed at after collecting these gemstones all around this maze, which is known as the Archer Shrine, specifically of Vashir, Prime of Vaneth and the Slinger, excuse me. He doesn't sing at stars, he slings stars. Whoever wants to attune to these magical gem-encrusted gloves filled with magical diamonds will gain a series of effects, one of which is a special casting of the Magic Stone cantrip, which will deal radiant damage based on strength or dex, along with whatever your spellcasting ability modifier is. For those of you who don't know, spells or Magic Stone is a 1d6 plus your spellcasting modifier weapon attack, which you get to cast multiples of basically for free or as a bonus action.
Wait, so I get to add my strength on top of my spellcasting modifier?
Yes.
Is that a spell attack?
It would be, yeah.
Okay, I don't
That's
want it.
kind of nuts. Because I have
don't
18
want
strength
it?
and 19 charisma.
Well, technically it's a weapon attack. Since it is an object you hurl.
Oh, then I want it.
Is that a once per day, or is that a
That's forever.
repeatable cantrip?
Huh?
Ramul
Nice.
would want this.
No, this is a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it or hurling it with a
Is
sling.
it?
Yeah, it's second sentence.
Yeah, but your glove is now the sling.
You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, I guess so.
Not only can you do that, but you can hand
this
it to
also
somebody
John's-
else and they can make a range spell attack.
Either
is John's
way,
magical
you will add
bolt.
your dexterity or strength modifier to this attack. To the damage, not the attack roll. It won't affect the chance to hit, but it will affect the damage output.
I did already take an item, so I didn't want to just hog all the items, but I will take it if no one wants it.
Yeah, if somebody else would like it. I would like it, but if it's also better for
Go for
somebody
it.
else.
Take it.
John, I love digging deep. I'm a dwarf. I see these
Like
gloves and I dive at them, John. They got diamonds on them, baby.
You soy dive. Roll
I
for
just dive.
acrobatics.
Ooh, yeah, all right. Thank you.
How well
That's
do
like
you
Dex
dive?
performance, right?
No, it's acrobatics for sure.
Okay, it's the same
Oh.
roll. No.
I'm
Still
gonna
a
ignore
crit.
the 20.
Yeah, except he's just hamming it up.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful dive in which you do.
Yeah.
As John.
I'm coming into home plate, okay?
Yeah.
Sliding in, diving.
Dive.
Dwarves don't understand what digging too deep means, okay? So it's a hard day's work.
Drill. This item is attunement as well, of course. However, when you attune to it, nothing immediately happens, which is somewhat nervous-inducing. After all these items are super cursed, surely. It'll do something to you.
I'm gonna call these diamond-encrusted gloves.
You can call them the Gloves of Bashir, if you wish.
Gloves of the Sheer. Valshir of Valshir. Thank you. Vashir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm getting there one of these days.
I also heard the sheer, so you're not alone.
Pebble, Pebble cast
I'm chewing on
on
these.
command plus STR. Okay. 4 damage. Love it. Thank you. I will at some point have 2 attuned items. I laugh in a maniacal manner to attune them to me.
Okay. Party. We have long rested. We have leveled up. We have gotten the treasures of this realm. Is it time to move on?
Top
think
left
it's time
corner.
to move on to the stairs. I thought it was the top left corner too, but look at the map. It's not.
There's
It's
a little
not
extra
the
there.
top
Yeah,
left.
there's a little extra.
I am unable to.
The map
interact.
is incredible. Thank you for sharing the whole thing with us.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
We did miss.
Look
some,
how
didn't
many water spots are.
Or no, we didn't. Oh,
We missed
yeah,
a
we've been
bunch
there.
of spots.
Mr.
We
Frost
tracked
down
down a
here.
bunch of it.
I'm just gonna, you know those lizards that can, like run on water. I'm just gonna run
Yeah.
through the halls like that,
Because you're a lizard,
getting
yeah.
water everywhere.
And John will take
Okay.
us to a new map momentarily as he finds some things. I need to get my dinosaurs out. Or dive bombing you guys. I'm tired of Tech being in the back.
John also knows I've killed almost an entire party with just a T-Rex at the end of a level of Deadly Dungeon. I think I missed one player.
Unfortunate.
Could have done
Well,
better.
you know what they say? We're judged on the shots we miss, not the shots we take. Party, welcome to the next floor.
This is fun.
Indeed. You will clamber up the stairs where mist grows or generates from the strange gap in liquidy fey water that you are immediately assaulted by. Oh god, do any of you have allergies real quick? Seasonal allergies? Because every single season strikes you in the face the moment you get up here. This place is covered in pollen. There is just gross shit. It's so gross. You look at this strange arrangement of seasonal trees. You look at these statues that seem fey in origin, and then so far away, god, easily 200-ish feet away, is another staircase. Party, what do you do as you get up to the top of the maze?
So with all the mist, wouldn't our vision be really impaired?
You would think so, but the mist is staying low to the ground and going into the staircase below you, moving into the darkness, which you have now escaped.
Are these like pools of like shallow water, John? As I like walk forward to the like edge here and like stare
You
into the
look at
pond.
excuse me, pinkish pale water below, seeing that they are covered in leaves just beneath the surface, sort of floating like a a fusion almost, like a tea fusion. You look down, seeing sparkly fey lights, and then you try to like perceive the bottom, but without like going into it or using some sort of tool. It's kind of impossible to tell the depth just looking down straight at it. And then you guys look up, not knowing where the light is coming from. Aren't you guys in a fucking mountain right now? Why does this look like you're in broad
Yeah,
daylight?
and did you just say the stairs behind us go down? So we've been climbing stairs?
Yeah, you just climbed up a staircase.
I thought we entered this dungeon at the top of a mountain.
That's
Yeah!
right.
The fuck?
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
I
Also,
don't think
John, like Apollo Nick's character's right there. I have a tool to test this with.
Yeah, you want to throw him in?
Not really, but the thought does
it's
cross
fine,
my mind.
because Arturio has already like gotten past his perplexion of the timey-wimey-ness of this the physical space, and he is like taken out a vial and is like taking samples of the water.
As soon
with
as you disturb the water, I love it when you disturb the water, you will immediately be strafed by a dorsal fin of some watery creature. I'm just going to bring it briefly onto the screen since you just wanted to dip your hand in. It's not going to get the opportunity to attack, but here it is. This bad
Please
boy.
shit.
You look at a limbed orca. This thing has arms instead of front flips, and he is jacked. He looks like he pumps iron constantly. His mouth comes up as you stick your hand in the water, and you immediately pull it back as he looks at you with his great, big, black, heartless, soulless eyes, his fanged mouth closing as it goes back into the water, disappearing.
Really?
You all see that?
See what?
See what? I blatantly
Whoa.
lied to him. What are you talking about?
I have a feeling this is pretty deep, friends. If I step off the edge, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, one of the
I
problems is I think you're stuck.
Jump this gap.
I've been looking. There's be several gaps that I can definitely jump, but whatever that thing is, we need to pick a place to fight it.
You did see it.
No.
What?
Yeah, see what? What are we talking about, what we saw?
Of course we saw it. Did you get that water sample or no?
I think I dropped the vial in the water.
Hmm. What does this tree look like right here, John?
It looks like a cherry tree. As soon as... Andy jumping back and forth. That's right.
I'm jumping this gap. Do I need to do anything? Can I just jump it?
What's your strength score? Let's talk about leaping rules.
My strength is 16. 3. Whichever number you need. I don't know.
Well, when you have a 10-foot jump, so there are two kinds of jumps. There is a leap where you leap horizontally, and then there's a high jump where you go vertically, right? So currently we are dealing with the leaping mechanic, as none of these things are on higher elevation. They are all even with one another. When you jump, if you have 10 feet of running, you may cross a distance equal to your strength score. So the 16 out of 20 for you. That goes for everyone. So if you have 5 strength, if you have a 10-foot head start, you may leap 10 or 5 feet.
Can I add an addendum, John?
Sure.
Everyone but Terrence can.
No. Terrence can still jump, but he will fall very quickly.
Yep.
It's true.
I'm gonna assist him. Help him jump by like.
Well, this thing is just like a step for you guys.
Yeah. But for like this one. Also, we should talk about breaking the immersion here. Up here, top right corner, there's a chest. There's 2 chests actually.
Yeah,
plus
you
an
guys
archer
can see
statue.
chests for sure. You see these great
And a
big gold
statue.
statues. You see 2 chests.
And then
down
stairs all the
here.
way up here. Yeah, there's plenty of chesticles and a few statues.
It's true. And I can't wait for you to find out the secret mechanic of this entire area. Because I had fun making it.
Great.
I
I'm
turn
moving
around
up, John.
and leave.
You cannot. You suddenly find that the staircase is flooded with
They're
fog.
gone.
And like in Dark Souls, you're trapped on this level.
I will also take my running leap across
Okay.
and then try to
Yeah.
move myself in front of my party here.
I will help you jump across this one when you're ready.
Now I have enough. I have 16 strength, so I can jump.
Okay.
But
Can anyone not
16.
make a 10-foot jump?
12 strength.
Okay.
16.
As long as you have 10 feet of movement speed. To
We're beefy
run.
boys.
It's true.
Alright, I'll be over here. Staring.
Yep.
Jump
Perfect.
across.
Can I inspect this tree?
Yeah. Why don't we stop jumping for a minute?
You got it.
Excuse me. You will
Adjustment,
inspect this tree, Ryan. Ryan, what do you know about trees?
I know the fancy ones that grow on rich people estates in the city. When I've broken into their homes, that they care about them a lot, and I know that mature landscaping is a surprisingly lucrative target for theft. So,
It is, yeah.
so I have uprooted my fair share of surprisingly valuable, small, beautiful flowering trees.
This small, beautiful flowering tree would definitely be worthy of stealing were it not large and incapable of being uprooted without the proper tools. Notably, it is a spring cherry tree. It is currently in bloom and blossom. And as the petals sort of go with the displacement of you all, you watch as they flutter down into the water, drift, sink a little bit, and then sort of get turned into a lifeless, dull blue. Most of you who are not idiots will recognize that all these trees have different seasonal motifs. These several types of trees should not be in bloom together, but here they are. What
The
else would you
late
like to
summer cherry trees producing fruit on the other islands that I can see.
know? Only this type is a cherry tree. This one
Oh,
is
gotcha,
a
okay.
pine tree. This one is an oak. And this one is a different type of oak as well.
Okay.
Maybe a maple.
The petals turn. Do the petals die and turn blue if I catch them as they're falling,
No,
or they only turn blue and die when they hit the ground?
they stay pink so long as they are not in the water.
Cool. I collect some petals.
Yeah, for sure. You
Not
add a
that sure.
pocket of petals. Undoubtedly will go
Oh.
well with your pocket sand.
Good idea. And I'll grab some too.
Yeah.
Was there anything odd about the tree? Any weird carvings or
Give me a quick
conventional tree
investigation
otherwise?
check.
Just the face looking back at you.
oh,
22.
there's a 20.
Give me some information.
You find out a
I'm
secret.
looking real close.
You look real close, and God, this bark, Andy. You start to study it. You look at this bark for a while, and after a moment, you would turn around facing the water, kind of like holding onto it, and you will find a humanoid face staring at you. Not made of flesh, not made of, anything but bark, but definitely like an old man willow situation with two small knotted chunks of wood acting as eyes, a currently pursed set of lips where bark is sort of met together and fused, even what appears to be some sort of nose or nasal slit. This appears to be a creature. don't know if
I
you
give
know
the
creatures, but
I give the Deku tree a gentle sort of like, hey, on his cheek. Hi.
you
you
watch
doing?
it blush. Nah.
Aw.
This is not something I've read about at the academy.
Hello. Hello.
What languages do you speak, I suppose? Plants
If
do
it's a
have
thief,
a
if
language.
it's a thief, I can fucking talk to him. I speak common halfling
Yeah,
and thief.
I did 3 years in Folsom, man. He tells me.
If this tree has a criminal record, I can talk to it.
If this tree has done time, I can talk to it.
Trees, plants, and animals do react to a language. They might not be able to speak it, but I'm sure at least maybe one of my players here knows what language I'm alluding to.
Sylvan.
Indeed. Sylvan is the language of the Fae, and Fae have strong relations with nature. If any of you can speak Sylvan, you may attempt to speak with this tree.
What expression is the face making?
Kind of like one who's either taking a dump or like having a really long piss.
There's like some relief visible.
Well, you know, this guy's in bloom, Andy.
Okay.
I'm getting mixed messages. Okay. Let's move on. Perhaps.
Would you like to move on to?
If they're done investigating, I will make my leap across.
Yeah.
I think Arturio spent some time examining where to jump from on this one. And I think he ends up falling a little bit short here. Maybe about there.
You have Y there?
Because my jump distance is 12 feet.
Look at these squares.
Oh, right. If I do it diagonally, I can get much further because that's how physics works.
Look at the number on the squares.
This is 6.5 feet.
Oh.
You could land here.
Sorry. Okay. I was going from center to center.
We don't believe in center to center when
miss.
this is an edge-to-edge situation.
We're edging.
So long as you can make it to the edge without falling short, you will not fall into the water because natural momentum will carry you forward, right?
Yeah.
This is me being incredibly generous, and if other DMs use this like puzzle, by all means, just kill your players with this fucking huge-ass orca who just wants to murder everybody. Check him out, look at his guns, guys. This thing is huge! It actually has back legs like a fucking dachshund, too. This thing could technically go on land, but chooses not to.
It has a second token for its legs.
It's true. He also has, like any good orca, pack tactics.
That's right.
Did not skip leg day.
He loves leg day.
All right. Shall we keep hopping?
Are we gonna stick together and go towards the monument over there in the bottom left, or galactic
That's what I was
bottom
thinking.
left?
I think we need to pick a direction. I have one more lore question for John. It's a simple one, and then we can pick a direction. You said there are two different types of oaks. Would one of them happen to be this one that has colored leaves?
I'm going to retroactively call this a maple tree.
A maple? But it has colored leaves?
Huh?
Does the oak have green leaves?
Yep. No, the
Okay.
green-leafed one is a pine.
What about this one over here to the left?
Yeah, do you need something from
This
each
one is an
season?
oak.
Is that what you're thinking about?
Yep. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to identify which one sits with each season. And I think I have. Let's pick a direction.
There's 5 different trees out here.
There are 5 different trees out there.
Ooh.
Whoa.
However,
The fifth
2 are
element.
special.
Wait.
What's her name?
The red trees are Mila
Jovovich or
Jovovich.
something?
Super green.
Should we just like point at an island to hop to so we don't have to measure this out?
No one else move. Go back to that edge, because you are going to... Ooh. Hey, I said no one else move. That was seconds after I said it. Come back to this edge. For our good old dwarf is going to play the guinea pig, as this tree immediately awakens as you have pissed it the fuck off by jumping on it for some reason. This massive, huge treant will immediately unleash its readied weapon attack. Or rather, this flesh drag, I should call it. And it will try to slam you immediately, and I need us all to roll initiative right now. Does the 16 hit out of curiosity?
That's right. It does hit.
And please suffer for
There's
me
a-
14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
There's a search function on token icons now.
Really?
If I
Yeah.
can find a token friend.
As you are slapped, going backwards, almost into the water, where you know that fucking jacked orca is waiting to tear you apart. Arturio, you are first to act as John drops this music and goes into our first battle.
Yes. Arturio will rush forward to the edge
To spell snipe.
to spell snipe. Perfect. And I will use my new poison spray. I will take out one of the vials from my belt, pop the cork, plant my palm at the bottom, and it will just spray liquid out as the liquid like multiplies in volume. It is DC 13.
He will
which
pass
he
and take
passes.
no damage, bringing us to Ramul Golden Blade.
It's time for some armor, John. I gotta armor up.
Alrighty, Armor of Agathis at what level?
We'll go at level 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have
me
to
10.
cast it at a certain level, right?
Yeah, we'll go one higher level. It's a base level 1 spell, so it goes level 2. We'll take those 10 hit points. And I stand firm with the tree.
Bonus actions, movement. From either
great.
of you, since I realized I forgot that part of this game exists.
I will. Can I move into its token, John? Like this? Is that
You're
okay?
already in its token, so don't move any further.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Like then.
Its entire island is
interesting.
its token.
Yeah. That's what you were like clarifying, and that's what my brain was being like. Yeah.
Get him.
Okay. Yeah. I will guess I'll get slapped again, probably. That's me. Thanks.
Going quickly back because I entirely forgot bonus actions existed. Anything else from you, Arturio?
Arturio steps back.
Okay, understood. You provoked an attack. No.
2 attacks of opportunity.
Alrighty, that brings us to Rye. Rye guy, what you got for us, buddy?
Can I use the produce flame cantrip to light a crossbow bolt on fire?
Ooh, that'd be super based. I'm gonna say, hell yeah, why not?
I like it.
Or I don't know if I needed to roll produce flame.
No, but I'll click it so that you can see. Here you go. You cast Produce Flame on your crossbow. The entire bolt is ignited by a ball of fire. You will strike it with a hand crossbow. Right? Yeah, you penetrate into its bark. Doing 8 plus 12. No, 8 plus 4 is 12. Yes.
And is it on fire?
Surprisingly, you don't want it to be on fire because it's actually resistant to fire for some reason.
Oh.
It's not dried out wood.
Even tree?
It's yeah.
It's wet wood.
But I did like the narrative theme of it.
Alright. Fair enough.
I do like where your head's at, Andy.
It's true. However, the mechanics would be against you. So I'm gonna be nice.
That's fair.
I am a fair man. Rye, you have shot it. Anything else you got for us? Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my cunning action and just dash back and ready aim. Those are 2 different bonus actions.
Those
I don't know
are
if
2
I'm allowed
different
to
bonus
do
actions. You also can't take the steady aim if you move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay put and steady aim for the next one with my short bow.
Sounds great. That brings us to you, Terrence. Terrence, this thing's a fucking island away, and also Ramul is basically in the one place where you could, like, actually leap to.
I think I can find another way to get over there, John, because I'm going to aim for this spot right here. Is he blocking that aspect?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because his
He's
token's
huge.
there?
Hang on one second. I'm sorry about that. He's huge. Ramul is
All right.
basically on the edge of this water, taking up the only space available to you. What do you do, Terrence?
I will yell over to Ramul, you have to make room for me on the island, and I will back up 5 feet to right here, where I can then achieve a 10-foot running step on the next turn to get over. And while I am waiting, I will cast Bless.
Oh,
We're going to put Bless on myself, we're going to put it on Rye, and we're going to put it on Ramul, because
Bless
Arturio
touch.
is going to stay in the back, and he doesn't have a spell attack cantrip, so...
But you have to touch me, right?
what's
I
the
believe
range on
Bless is
Bless?
30 feet. I'm going to put it out there.
Perfect.
Hey,
Then you
let's
definitely
go.
Bless him.
All right. And now I'm also concentrating.
Sure.
But thanks to Arturio, during our long rest, my chainmail is imbued with the Mind Sharpener. So it'll be very hard for me to lose concentration until I choose to do so.
Wow. That's going to be so helpful after he kills Ramul.
I know.
Yeah, he's
They were gonna say after he kills Arturio.
Yeah. Figured.
He will slam you. Or not Arturio.
Hit.
Ramul.
Hit.
Alrighty, you have been stricken twice for 19 plus 16. However, 10 of that is temp health, and you will deal 10 points of cold damage to him.
Yep.
And that's the end of his turn.
Oh, jeez. Hang in there, buddy.
I'm doing great. I have an idea, so I shout to the team.
Well, it's Arturio's turn. What do you do, bud?
Arturio will repeat. He'll run up and he will poison spray. Damn it. Its bark is resisting my acid.
It's
And I back up.
back up. Okay.
How tall is this end?
God, he must be as big as a cherry tree. So anywhere from 15 to 30 feet tall.
He's just like waving a bug away with the poison spray.
Yeah, basically. He's huge. If that means anything to you. Does anyone speak deep speech out of curiosity?
I don't think so.
Okay, Ramul, it's your turn.
Hello, John. I would like to take the disengage action and attempt to jump off of this island. 'Cause
Well,
I don't know
here's
if he's
the
going to
kicker.
uproot and follow me. Yeah.
You don't have 10 feet
Go
of
on.
running movement, so this would be a
Right.
standing
Let's
leap.
talk about standing jumps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
You
talk
can
about it.
cover, blah, 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 blah. When you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half of your strength score.
That was great. This is
What's-
just
what-
under 6 feet to jump over here.
Is it though?
Yeah.
If I delete this tree and just move the island back. No, that's perfectly fine. You can jump on over.
Like we'll go a little further, just over 6 feet.
Yeah, what's your strength
I think
score?
the disengage, 18.
Oh, perfect. You have plenty of room.
Yeah.
You
I'll
quickly
jump over to
watch
here.
as this thing's great big barked hands will slap towards you, and you dodge and then yep on over like you're fucking Mario. And-
Maybe we don't occupy, and I get away from the tree that's on here, and I say to the team, why we don't occupy the islands where trees are like that? It looks like it's taking the whole island. So
Yeah.
let's not get murdered by trees. And I lay down
As-
on the ground.
You leave the tree, you, or rather the tree's island, you will watch as this thing sort of morphs back automatically into its spring tree essence. It is.
Yeah, I lay
Ryan's
down on the
turn.
ground.
What's you,
Ryan, my
Andy?
boy.
I thought we're still in combat.
We're in initiative.
We're in turn
I
order.
don't know if we're in combat.
Um,
Do you want to antagonize the tree now that it's passive?
no. I
Go.
don't.
Good. We don't have to be in combat.
Does it have a face that I can see like the other one?
You know, with your previous 20, I'm going to say yes, you can see it.
Okay, can I use Mage Hand to similarly slap its face?
Blushes slightly, as you do.
All right.
Was the face on the previous tree like at eye level for us, or was it way up above where this dregs?
It was at
tree
eye level,
is?
but so was this guy's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's just like
Interesting.
taking the whole island.
Yeah, imagine
So
if
you step on the tree.
if you were this giant, your head would be at your groin, and your groin would be at your head. Because he's a tree, right? Pollen
I
comes
use
from.
Mage Hand to give him a wet willy.
I'm just saying, when you climb a tree, you're climbing towards the groin. Anyway, Terrence, it's your turn. Would you like to jump over?
No, I think I'm going to take a few steps over, ask Ramul if he's all right, and offer to heal some of his wounds.
I'm great. I'm doing great.
I don't think I or Arturio will ever look at a tree the same way again.
I'm so sorry. Fucking
There was foreshadowing. Don't worry. I know what I was getting into. Don't worry.
How many points of lay on hands would you like there?
Just one, please. The
Just
Cyrano de
one?
Bergerac. The Cyrano de Bergerac amount. It's fine. It'll be great. Don't worry about it. I got Pebble now,
Sure.
so I got Magic Stone now.
Okay, then
Thank you
looks
for
like we
the
angered
one.
the tree by landing too
Don't
close
anger
to it.
trees. That island must be full, so as a general concept to like keep the game state in my own mind, like don't jump on this island, and we can look at other islands that have this like same property or whatever. That like don't like, for example, this one, it's like don't jump into this. So your pathing, your routing has to go different, right, or whatever.
Yeah, just stay out from under the canopy.
So
John, I
anyways.
would like to take a general look around the area. Am I seeing any color schemes that match this particular tree? Like, is the water... I take a look at the water. I kind of like smell the air a little bit. It seems like this tree blooms in summer. Is it warm in here?
We roll for pattern recognition.
You got all of the.
I mean, I asked a lot of things there. I think I need to be more specific. Let's start with, am I feeling like warmth?
Let's talk temperature.
Yeah.
I just like saying let's talk. I feel like I'm about to do a fucking PowerPoint presentation. Where you are currently standing, it feels roughly like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I was given advice by a friend of mine who likes the Celsius system that, like... God, I'm trying to remember it now. Because as a joke, I wanted to do this room as Celsius, and then 2 weeks passed, and I entirely fucking forgot it. I believe, like, 50 is hot, and 40 is, like, 30 is, like, room temperature, right?
23 is like room temperature. 30's hot. 40 is like insufferable, like 120 or something like that. Every end.
Maybe 50 is boiling
Anyways,
water? I don't
50's
remember.
like terrible.
100 is boiling
Yeah.
water.
Currently, it is warm.
Wonderful. Perhaps the atmosphere around us tells us which trees are dangerous. It's currently warm.
Maybe.
Looks like that tree.
But
There's a tree
also,
kind of
as you path not into them. Respect their, you get consent, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree.
I did not have consent to jump onto that island.
Round shyness, be aware of the canopy.
Yeah.
All right, looking around the room, there's the statue in the left corner. There is another statue in the north corner, close to the northwest corner, close to the stairs, and a third one that I see the northeast part of the room. I believe those should be our targets. Which one are we aiming for first?
I would say the statue in the lower left corner.
All right, let's find a path. I will move to here, back up a little bit, and then I will run and jump across this ledge here to this one. If nothing immediately bad happens, then I will move out of the way so my party can follow me over.
Yeah. Red Rover.
Don't stand in the tree's path.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to aim. Hold on, I want to mess with my measuring tool because I was blocking it from everybody else.
I think going up north is actually better for us.
This direction is where I want to go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, without getting in the way of the tree, run in this. Sorry, as I'm still in the drawing of the measuring tool, run in this direction and then jump across.
Yep, you make it across, no big deal.
I'll move up here out of the way. The problem that we're gonna have is we gotta make sure we're careful which trees we go to because we don't have a 10-foot running start if we're not careful. I'll wait till everybody gets here.
But also, not everyone needs to cross every time. Because, like, this is awkward.
Which path are you going to?
Oh, so... Wait, I lost the party. Anyways, it's just like... So we could go here, and the party makes it to, like, here to here. Except for this one's awkward, so you would go up top here to this one, and then this is a big jump. This big jump here, like... Brian doesn't make, but, like, one person can make this path. Or even this path.
Yeah.
It's, like, makeable.
Let's focus on where we're at currently. Then we can...
That's right.
I like this plan.
Yeah. I like the plan.
We make it
Where are you
to...
jumping to?
I'm going to move to here and take a standing jump across over this way, which is 5 feet. I have 16 strength, so I should be able to do that no problem.
Yeah.
I jump over and I land.
You do so. You also should have more than enough movement to hup hup like that.
Hup.
Yep. We
Now
wait for
where are we
Ramon
going?
to join us.
Rumble?
Yeah.
I'm
thinking we're going to aim
followed the same
here.
jumping pattern.
I
Right?
did. Thank you.
I'm going to move here, wait till Rye moves out of my way, and then jump across this way.
Perfect! Why don't everybody go ahead and just roll for initiative real quick. As a suddenly, or a tree awakens and immediately slaps at you with its held action. It will go ahead and slap you. Does a 19 hit?
It sure does.
And you will suffer for me a whole 13 bludgeoning. As we enter initiative. One more time. Maybe all the time. Maybe you have figured it out. Are we rats? I feel like we're ratting. Man, this thing cannot roll above an 8 for its initiative. That brings us to you, Arturio.
Arturio will shout out, just get off its island! And he'll make room out of the way.
Oof.
Bless should be gone, right?
It's a minute. I don't know how long we've moved around or talked or discussed things. If you want it to be down, it's down.
It's down.
Okay, it's down.
Goodbye, Bless.
We had to talk. We had to figure out what our plan was.
Yeah. Sounds fair to me.
Sorry. If you had like been, John, I want to stay in combat initiative and just start jumping.
Yeah.
All right, what'd you do, Arturio? You shouted something?
I shouted and moved out of the way.
Okay, Terrence, what do you do?
I'm going to try to calculate some distances to make sure that I don't jump into the water.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to disengage, take a 5-foot step here, and then take a standing jump to there, which is about 5 feet.
As you get off the island, so too will this token go back onto my GM layer.
Is
Right.
it just trees that are... Go ahead, yeah.
Ryan, anything you want to do?
I'm gonna standing jump onto this island over here.
Perfect. You do so. Remote.
I say to the group, is it trees that are on the north side of an island trying to annihilate us? I don't know. I stand with my buddy here. Think and ponder
It was
for a moment.
3 hops and then 5 hops, so presumably the next one will activate at 7 hops.
Okay.
One
I'm gonna
hop
take us
this
out
time.
of initiative again. Let's see if we figured out the
Let's
pattern.
stop.
I was gonna say if your premise holds, then this island is also deadly. This one is also deadly.
The north side?
If it's if it's a tree on the northern edge, that is a problem.
I mean, that is the two things I see in terms of like which ones are deadly. Now, if it is a you've stepped on so many islands problem, it's like because what happened for when we first started
but this is our second
1,
Pine Island. So
2, 3, and this was our second. This was our 4th island that we jumped to. No, we just came straight across. This is our 3rd island. So then we went. I jumped back to this one. Then we went 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna have 5 island jumps before we can go again.
What was
Or before we get
different?
annihilated again.
Out of curiosity, feel free to ignore me
Yeah.
if you want. But
Go ahead.
when we did this pattern here, when we went from like hup, hup, and then we got to here, what was different about this island compared to this one? Where we didn't get slapped by a size huge treant.
There's a much more room for us to like just go around the tree. The tree, like the space in which we're occupying, is not occupying its token. Kind
That's
of is the
different,
thing that
for sure.
like, comes to mind.
There's space between land and tree. What else is different?
I pull Arturio back from the edge of the canopy of the tree he's standing near.
Oh, what? I was just examining it.
Examine from a distance.
But those are contradictory things. It'll be fine.
Is hard at the university.
What else is
That's all
different
we do.
between these two trees, guys?
One of them
They're
went to
different
university.
seasons.
The other didn't.
Yeah.
They're like in
Um,
different seasons.
And then we went to
one
like
was
this one, and it was
Wait.
fine, right?
Oh.
And then Arturio.
So we went-
And then we went
yeah.
to
Yeah,
here,
you have
and
to-
this one.
I
was
have
I got
a
it.
thing.
I got it.
But then we
You have
jumped to
go,
here, and we got attacked, right?
You have to go in order of seasons.
But then we jumped to this one, and it was okay.
Yeah, we went from spring to summer on this jump.
So
Except,
now we go to fall,
yeah, so now we need to go to fall here.
and then winter, and then spring,
Spring,
and then summer,
summer.
and then we make a mad dash.
And then use
or
the
we do
the dodge action.
Winter, all winter, and then we're home free. All right, let's test this theory. Let's. I'm gonna.
So
I'm gonna
you
go ahead
two
and hop to
you
this
two are
island.
currently on summer. You two are currently on summer. Is that the thought?
So now I'm gonna run and hop onto
wait,
this
wait.
one.
You
You
summer
hop on
into fall.
over from summer to fall, and sure enough, Andy, you are not obliterated by a flesh drag.
Yet.
Yeah.
I run from here and make my
Sure
jump.
enough, the fall tree into the winter tree also does not murder Andy.
He knows about stealing trees.
And then, oh my god, winter into spring? Perfect. See, now you're at a weird okay, well, no, you just jump straight to
Spring
summer. But there's
into
also this,
summer.
like, barren plot as well, you know? What could this
I'm not messing
possibly
with that.
mean?
Nope, not falling for it, John. Nice try.
Okay, you jump on over to summer. Now where? Oh, back to fall. Can you even make that jump?
John, while they were
Absolutely.
dicking around over there, I just went to summer, spring to summer, to then onto this corner and am investigating the statue.
Yeah, for sure. Ramul beats you all to the statue, following the simple principle.
It was good. It was clever. It was very clever.
Wait, how'd you get there, actually? What was your path?
I was doing. So you said that we were going from spring to summer to fall, so I matched the things that they were going on. So we were like in winter. Wait, hold on. We were in winter, and they went to spring up here, and it's like, okay, well, spring's here. And they're like, we're going to summer. Okay, we're at summer. Okay, I'm here.
I just wanted the stream to see it because I missed out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because your token's a little bit small, like everyone else's. But
Like
you
my health
both,
bar, yes.
Or rather, both paths will be legitimate. You will cross on over. Red Rover, you look at this great big statue of some elven or fey entity. And now that we're all on this one island, why don't we take a quick little break? And on the end of it, we'll see what's in these magical treasure chests. We'll be right back, everyone.
What a
Woo!
cool setting. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are back, and we have just found our first set of treasure within this room. You see a massive, huge golden elven statue, and then there is a chest to its left and a chest to its right. Both, well, all four of you have found a way onto this island, but had taken different paths. We're gonna learn some life lessons, depending on which one we get onto. What would we like to do?
Since I was at the island first, John, can I like look at the statue and investigate the statue?
Yeah. It is of a tall, golden, elven entity, clad in what appears to be a leaf motif armor, or, you know, it's entirely made out of gold. Removal.
Trash. Got it. Trash. Because like elves, they wear trash.
Wow. You think gold is trash?
I'll just come out and say it. Their motif is trash. You know,
their motif,
like leaves that we
yes.
sweep up. Like leaves we sweep up. They just wear trash.
Uh-huh. For sure. He is holding what appears to be a scepter and stands quite regally. But there is no plaque, no depiction. There is a phrase that is written in Elvish, which reads out, "I hope you enjoy the gifts." And then you will see, just scratched, as if someone took like a nail and hammer and just chiseled into it, LOL. Or the equivalent of such a sentence.
Every time.
Here.
Yeah, every time.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I would like
I relate
to
this.
close my eyes, gather myself in, and try to sense evil or magic around me, and I would like to use a charge of divine sense.
You take a big sniff.
What's it smell like, John?
It
Lord?
smells like celestial. However, you are unable to detect the correct position it is in. You just know it's within 60 feet of you. And I'm sure you can piece together what that means if you can't detect where it is, but you can smell it.
Mm-hmm. I will let the party know that there's a celestial in our presence nearby.
Oh, the god farted.
Yeah, I let the party know the inscription here. That's what it says.
Which one does Rye impulsively open first?
Rye backs up and uses Mage Hand to open his chest.
Oh, perfect. Please roll me a 1d5.
I gotta write that one out.
Slash R1, yeah.
Roll slash 1d5. Oh,
You
that didn't do it.
could
How the
space
fuck?
that out a little bit more. Slash roll.
Roll slash.
No,
Oh,
slash roll.
Roll slash. Got it.
That's the one.
There you go. A 3. Wow, wouldn't you believe it? You will find a ornate, beautiful, ornate set of wind chimes that you look like would make a great outdoor furnishing. This thing looks sick as hell. There's all sorts of magical charms. It looks like it is made out of silver or maybe even platinum. Jesus Christ, you think to yourself, this thing's fucking rich as shit.
I use Mage Hand to lift it up and dangle it in the wind.
Yes, you will dangle it in the air, but strangely, it makes no sound because you're still in a cave and there is absolutely no wind flow here.
We're also in Fey Cave currently.
I probably can't do 2 cantrips at once, can I?
Depends on what they are.
And I hold it up with Mage Hand and throw a gust at it.
Unless
I
either of
think
them
you
are
can, because
concentration.
Gust is not concentration.
Yeah. You will slap the wind chime with a bit of gust.
Incredible. Your moment to shine.
Oh. Well, it's funny
Is it
if
not a
it is
chime?
like an actual wind chime, I guess. You blow against this wind chime, and immediately 9 of the 10 like metal tubes that all connect to a singular like ornate ring piece go flying off the main ring piece, just scattering
Oh, no.
all across this entire area, being absolutely mundane. But the one that is left will reveal itself as a hollowed silver tube of a magical device. It makes no sound as wind hits it, for the little knocker that's supposed to be on the interior, so that way when it gets struck by wind it creates noise, is on its exterior, attached to a small chain that would allow a person to hold the big one in a hand, and then with the other right one, just pop, and create a ringing noise, manually, rather than letting the wind do it.
I scoop up this one tube and give it a gentle twang.
Yeah, please go ahead. Make a little resource tracker for yourself, so long as my internet hasn't just died. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I hear ya.
I'm scared. Call it the Chime of Opening. Make it 10 out of 10. And then turn it to 9 of 10. As you will
where do
cast
I-
the knock spell with this magical item on nothing.
You have
where do I
unlocked friendship.
Where do I put a resource?
Achievement
It
unlocked.
would be on the top or
That
middle
was the first
right.
use. The first
Yeah,
use.
right hand
of
side it'll say
achievement.
short rest, long rest, and right below that you can add additional boxes here for other resource. You can literally name it whatever you want.
Yeah. Here.
Wait.
I
You
will
could
go
also
ahead
track
and
it in
just
your
make
bio
you
if that's
this.
easier.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, got it. Oh, someone just deleted it. I started it and then
There you go.
it vanished.
I did it
Oh,
for you.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, your attunement slots need to be 2 out of 3.
Do I did I scoop up the other tubes that blew away, or you said those were just mundane? This is the
Those
only
were
one that
mundane
has-
pieces of metal. You could pick them up, but you'd just be carrying 9 pounds.
You see
worth of chime.
Ramul, like, grabbing all of them because metal.
I was gonna say, are they still platinum? Are the rest of the mundane pieces still valuable?
I'm sure they would be. Yeah.
I might grab one, just one additional one.
I hand you one.
Yeah, from the other 9 that you collected.
Sure.
Okay.
I've like golemed them, like can't let metal go to waste. When he saw them flying away,
It's true. You now have
Alright.
a Chime of Opening. This is a non-attune magical item. Instead of, what would we call it? It's kind of like a consumable. Of once you use all 10 of this magical item's charges, it will go away. That said, you look for any doors that you could possibly cast knock on, or any locked chests, and
what's this
I mean-
chest right here?
Terrence looks at this chest and kicks it open. It's like, open?
Nothing happened to the statue when I chimed it before.
Nope, not at all.
All right.
Well, I've kicked the chest open, John.
Yeah,
What's inside of it?
roll me a 1d4.
Maybe kick. Don't kick back.
That's the most Legend of Zelda thing I've ever heard in a D&D game. You just kick it
One.
and it just flips open.
True. Oh, this is a good one. You will look down at a sword actively on fire. This sword is shaped like a scimitar and has an elvish leaf motif upon its hilt.
Wow.
The blade is ablaze. The handle seems to be of some kind of like... I don't want to call it a feather. It's more like the spine of a feather, which is quite wide, enough for you to fit your entire hand. Must have come from a huge bird, if not a gargantuan bird. Oh my god, you think to yourself, this is sick as hell.
I pick it up immediately.
The fire immediately goes out until you attune with this flame-tongued scimitar.
Wonderful.
Until you attune with it, it will act as a mundane scimitar.
Is there a sheath available
Nope.
or no? All right.
Great
my
question.
belt.
Next question.
With the blade pointing away from my crotch, and then move on,
Okay.
just in cases.
I
We don't want
believe
to
we're
attend to it by
using
accident.
normal short rest, long rest rules. If you guys want to take a short rest so you can attune to this item, feel free. You're on an island, and we can sort of just hand wave time. Also, we could
That
our
might be a
actions
great
now.
idea for removal.
Yeah,
Awesome.
maybe somebody has been annihilated.
In the meantime, I can ritual cast Identify
It's true, you can.
on these things to make sure there isn't any properties we're not aware of.
For sure. What do you
I believe short
identify
rest is.
exactly? I need to know.
Okay, so there were 4 things we've gotten previously. The hammer, the
Belt.
The wand.
For the stuff in the maze, I assumed you would have done identify. I know I didn't say that.
yeah.
I-
Okay.
I
Well,
have
you
not
did
lied
mention
or-
properties we weren't aware of, so I thought you were implying that we hadn't.
No. That was a
Okay,
trick of my tongue.
I understand. Well, let's start with the first item we got, the chime.
Yeah, for sure. It is a chime of opening. You can find this in the DMG, or you can just Google it, and it's the first thing you'll find.
Okay.
Related to 5e. It is not
Sure.
some sort of secret thing. These items just exist.
Okay. And then I'll just identify the sword.
Yeah, it is a flame tongue scimitar. It's rare. Normally, flame tongue swords are super rare and normally long swords. But it appears that the elves of this area wanted a lighter, finesse-focused slashing weapon. When you do an attack with this weapon, you will also do 2d6 additional fire damage, being quite nice. That said, you remind yourself of these fucking trees that are fire resistant. And then there's the thing in the water, which would also be fire resistant since it's in the fucking water. You look at this
The autumn
mediocre weapon for this room, honestly.
was the autumn ent a dry autumn ent?
I don't know what you mean.
Like trees are more prone to fire in the fall because they're dried out and they're...
Yeah. I don't
So I'm
disagree with
asking-
you, Andy, but this is 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, and when a stat block
Yeah.
says it's fire resistant, it's fire resistant, baby.
Andy, it just makes no fucking sense. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Some plants take fire damage and heal. Like, it's real dumb. Or lightning damage.
I mean, real trees do that, but on a tree timescale. I'm just asking if the autumn tree is more prone to being set on fire.
They looked absolutely identical to one another, as if one just teleported to a different spot on the map.
It wasn't like the autumn tree was its own class event. Oh,
No.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, we're short resting?
You're
Question mark.
short resting.
I love short resting.
Then short rest away, baby. Spend some hit dice. Oh.
That's really good. I need at least
Really
one more though. It's also really good. Okay.
28.
And since you're a warlock, you get most of your class features back, don't you?
That's right.
Can I offer some street medicine to
What
Mool?
does that mean?
Yeah, tell
We
me
will
what
just,
street
like-
medicine means, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah. How
Well,
drugs?
he's got some bludgeoning wounds, and if we've healed people who's been hit by carts on the streets and help
Yeah.
them their injuries, and
I
The legendary
I-
neck rub of healing, for sure.
yeah.
I humor
Therapy
ride.
with time.
I humor Rye, but make eye contact with Nick's character as this is happening, as I'm telling stories and we're broing down over this. Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
believe
I'm
you can
checking you
attune to
anything to
items
help
on a
out.
short rest, right? I didn't make that up.
It usually
remember.
takes an hour, so if we're doing an
Okay.
hour short rest, then we should do it. I'll
Perfect.
attune to the flame tongue unless somebody wants it.
All
Eventually,
yours.
it might be better for Andy, but
Magical weapon.
it kind of called to me, so I'm taking it.
Enjoy.
I'm struggling in close combat in this game, so I'll pick up a magical ranged weapon, but I'm not fucking
Sounds
around
good.
with for swords right now.
I'm jumping in the fray every time, so I'll take it. Are there any
Um,
other things that happen when I attune to this flame tongue, John?
You will quickly realize it is constantly on fire, and if you put it down, it will remain on fire. It is now a
Okay.
permanent hazard to you for as long as you hold on to it, and then even after.
That's just a
Is-
bonus. That's just an upside.
Was Nick able to identify any kind of keyword to it when he identified the sword that turns off the fire?
Nope.
All right.
It is as if it's been personally made so it cannot turn off.
Got it.
You
I
imagine
think
Always
I
on
identified-
lightsaber.
thinking about that just a little bit in more detail. For an elf who lives in a tree, this weapon would not be wanted, right? It would be a constant danger of igniting your home on fire. And
You understand?
maybe
I thought
there's a
trees
reason
didn't catch on
it-
fire.
yeah,
Well,
not
that
these
tree.
trees, Andy.
You know, they build their trees out of asbestos, all right? Like
God.
us. Of asbestos.
Okay. I think one other thing I will do during the rest is ritual cast another spell that I have prepared, which is detect magic.
Whoa.
So I would just like to kind of look around at these chests, the statue, kind of like
Yeah,
take a
the
look at the
statue is
trees, the
super
water.
magical.
Oh fuck, this statue's super magical.
So blinding.
That's true.
And then I'll kind of walk closer to the trees and the
Yeah,
water.
all the trees are magical too.
All
Even the
every
water's
single one of
magical.
them. Oh shit.
The only thing that's not magical is the ground, weirdly enough.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just let that fizz.
Ramul and Terrence, you arrived by a path from this island, correct?
The last island I was on, and I point over at it, was this island. I was on Summer last.
Which means you don't have an autumn island to start on for the next one. So
I mean, yeah.
So we came, Art and I came from winter. So
Every
spring
time
to
we have
summer.
jumped back onto the same island, and I can make this
We've only
jump.
gone- Yeah.
Every time we've gone back to the same island, it has not provoked the creature that was on it. Because again, we had a
Right.
provoked creature, jumped back to the same island.
And you'd be
But
going
who
back
knows?
to summer and still
I
don't
may
have
just
a
die, but this will be my like way out to go. Or
I mean, I can always jump over to the spring island before you, and you can jump to an area close to me. I can help protect you a little bit as you try to pass by.
It's okay. I'll just jump back to
Our-
the summer island and see what happens.
Spring,
'Cause
Our-
in
spring is
summer,
spring is safe for Arturio and I. because
Yeah,
we were
Arturio will walk up here, take the dodge action, and be ready to protect himself and leap.
Nothing happens.
All right, I follow Arturio.
I follow as well.
John, I run
Now
and
on a
jump up
spring
to this
tree.
one.
Okay, you will be slapped by
Taking
a
the-
tree.
Dodge action. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Everyone else freeze for a moment, since I don't think...
Of course.
Ramul, just roll me initiative real quick.
Yeah, of
that
course.
We can see that.
Do I get away? Yeah. Do I get
slams
away
you.
or whatever?
Does the 26 hit?
It kind of does. Only it grazes.
Then suffer 14.
Okay.
You will still beat it into initiative, so it's immediately your turn. What would you
Yep.
like to do?
I would like to jump to the one behind me.
After you...
Disengage.
You will be slapped
Disengage
at by
jump
this
on.
guy as he materializes. And the other one
Hey,
goes
you just went
away.
from summer to winter. Supposed to go
Yeah.
summer to fall.
That one is like fucked though, because this one is also fucked, and I actually can't run to the other one.
People slap you or try to slap
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Eh,
Go ahead.
We're
Christ.
just fucking standing here watching this bullshit.
I'm glad that you healed.
I need you to technically roll for initiative again, since the previous combat ended and now this guy's going. He rolls an 8.
Jesus Christ.
Please roll.
Where
above
did
an
my
8.
character sheet go?
Sure.
It got slapped so hard it disappeared.
No, yeah, I got slapped so hard it disappeared.
Oh, you beat him. So now you can take
Go
another
back! Go
action
back!
move.
I'm like waving.
No.
Yeah, disengage and like go back to here.
At you,
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I then jump over, take the dodge action and jump over to here.
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
It
What's up,
fully
everybody?
reset after you got off the trees.
Whoa, spoilers, John. Spoil.
Spring to summer
I will-
is good to rock and roll.
Spring to summer. Pachoo. I cast a
And
spell.
summer, fall,
Summer to fall works.
and all
Uh-oh.
to no man's land.
Would you like me to go first? Never mind.
Rye rushes forward and is in no man's land. Now, Rye, you're surrounded by 3 spring trees as well as 1 fall tree. What's going to happen?
I make this jump to winter.
Are you sure?
uh, no.
What do you want to do?
you.
What do you want to
I'll go
do,
to-
buddy boy?
I'll go to this next no man's land.
Okay. Try. Go. Go for it. You jump over an orca who was laying in ambush. However, it does not jump out of the water to get you.
Free
Just
will.
continues to swim harmlessly.
A little
I-
backstroke.
I flip at the bird as I flip over the water.
For sure. Oh, I don't think
and I jump to
Apollo
the-
can make that jump you just did. I think he's
That's
going to
what
be
I'm
like
worried
half
about.
a foot shy. Oh,
Put
no.
your arm out and grab him.
Please hold.
Please hold him. Hold him.
I will run and make this jump, but not by much.
Can I use gust to push Nick in the air?
Back into
Geometry
the water.
Wars intensifies, John. Geometry Wars intensifies.
All right,
I'm
so
waiting for Nick. I'm waiting for Nick to use his wand.
Oh yeah.
it's true. He does have a wand that
I
lets him cast the jump
will.
spell.
That's jump, yeah.
Take the dodge action and jump across here.
You do so, and are not struck immediately by a tree.
Nice.
Your 2 companions
The
look at you.
red. What does red mean? I shout to you. What does red mean? I'm going over
The
here, John.
solstice. The new year or leap years.
It's the blood moon.
Blood moon.
That's where we're going next.
Eclipse.
All right, you should let me jump in first.
I'm gonna stay on this island.
I ready a crossbow bolt.
I move again.
Oh
so
wait,
that
no, I
can
don't. No, I
first.
don't. Hang on.
I jump.
Hold
Rye
on.
jumps.
I'm ready. Fuck.
No holding.
Rye, you imagine for a moment this tree's about to strike you.
Oops.
When you hear a voice call out to you saying, "Hey man," in common.
I land next to him and listen to the voice.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 of you. He notices.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Are you the red tree?
I'm the red tree, man. Check out
Oh my gosh.
black dog.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's not what the last guy said.
Oh, I'm very different. We appreciate the majesty of trees where I come from.
Wow.
Hey,
pretty cool.
if I come over there, are you gonna hit me?
He does not register anything that Arturio just said.
Hello?
My brother wants to join us on your island.
Oh, I
Can
can't
he
even
safely
see him. Where's
join
he
us?
at?
He will appear, but he wants to know first if he's
Wow.
safe. If you would permit him to.
Yeah, I'm just hanging
to-
out. I'm just big chilling.
I give Arturio a wry smile and encourage him.
Incredible.
Arturio leaps over. Ramul, you are able to hear everything this tree is like speaking in legitimate common, as if he is a natural speaker. You are watching his animated face, just like talking and hanging out, and he's just speaking with your companions. What are you doing, Ramul?
Cursing whoever set this place up. This place is fucking bullshit. I hate it. The elves probably made this, like, after they were having sex with the fae and just some nightmare fueled like nonsense for this dwarf. I'm just like walking around in circles on this island being like, God damn.
All right, Ramul's
Trash.
ranting and raving, shaking fist to sky.
Yeah.
The three of
Tilting,
you are-
like, if there's a windmill, I'm tilting at it, John. I'm tilted.
The
What
tree
is your
doesn't
name?
seem to notice
Great
Ramul
tree.
at all, and he greets you all. Like, oh, there are three of you.
What I have two questions for you.
All right.
What's
but
your
only
name,
two.
friend?
What?
What's your name, friend? What's your name, friend?
That's a great question. They call me Maple Leaf.
Maple Leaf. That's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Why is your head there and your crotch there?
You know,
Oh my god.
back when this earth was young, there were a lot
Okay,
less
you know
rules
what?
about where your
One
groin
question
could
was
go.
fine. Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
I was old when the
I-
earth was young, you know. I have lots of wisdom.
Oh. Is this your chest?
No, someone left it there.
Oh. Are you partial to it?
No. Is it yours?
What do you?
Maple Leaf, what season is it?
I don't know. Back during the old times, there was just one season.
What'd you call it?
Time.
I'm surprised he didn't say time, baby.
What's a baby?
Sorry, back to your question. Yes, this is our chest. Thank you for keeping watch over it.
I've been watching it, yeah.
Yeah. Has anyone ever visited you?
Oh, yeah.
What was their name?
You know, I forgot to ask. What's your name?
Arturio.
Artie. What a name.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
Maple Leaf, can you see beyond this island?
I can't see at all. I've got blind sight, baby.
Well then, is there anything we can do for you?
Oh, you know, you can actually. I got a brother. I got two brothers. It's been a
I have a
while since
brother.
I talked to them. Can you go ask them how they're doing?
We sure will.
Yep.
We'll
Is there
come
any
back
other
here and let
message
you know.
that you'd
No.
like them to hear?
You know, I haven't heard of them in a long time.
Is
Their
there
roots don't connect like they used to.
what could we say so that they would know we were honest to you and not trying to trick them?
What's a trick?
What's the? Oh my god.
Arturio, behind you! Or, fuck, Maple Leaf, behind you!
What?
Watch out!
The tree doesn't move.
He can't watch. He has no eyes.
I Gibbs slap Artorias.
I like how Arturio's name just keeps changing now.
What is my name? I've lost all sense of self.
I use Mage Hand to gently open the chest.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you slap him in the face.
That's later.
Please roll me a 1d3. Tell me what it is, because I can't see. That is a 2, it looks like. You pop out a dope-looking cloak. This cloak looks sick as fuck, right? It is animal-themed, specifically that of a manta ray. When you put it on your head, a little faceplate comes down and encompasses your face. Everyone else will look at your new persona.
I am not gonna wear this right now. Can I just store it in my bag?
Wow, that's yours?
Maple Leaf. Do you know anything about this manta ray?
Manta Ray Joe?
Manta ray robe. It's a
robe?
dope cloak. God, it's bark, but for people.
What's a peep?
You're a person.
We are people. You're a people.
I'm a people?
Does it
And
know
the
about
giant.
orcas?
Wow,
I shout over from my
Every
island. Does
year
it know
we
about the
find a
orca?
new category to call creatures.
Yeah, like you have your siblings. I have my sibling. We know this guy over here. There's another guy we know. He's just a total jackass.
How many people do you know?
Science says that at a given point in your life, you really know about 30 people really well, but throughout your life, you could know thousands of people.
I only know 3.
Your siblings and who?
No, just you 3. You're the only ones I know.
Oh, what about
What are
your brothers?
Siblings' names, by the way.
Oh, I don't remember that. It's been years since I've talked to them. You're gonna have to ask them that. I just know I haven't.
Why has it been years?
No, I don't. I just
Because we're
assume
still
time has
connected.
continued. Has time stopped moving?
Did you drift away from them? What happened?
Well, one day I was, intertwined with their roots, and then the next thing I know, I'm suddenly here alone.
Do you drink the water around the island?
Someone's gotta. You know what they say about us trees? We got a hell of a thirst.
Did you reach down and scoop some of the water out right now?
You want to touch the water?
I want you to scoop some of the water out.
Oh, I don't really scoop.
Well,
Can you
humor me.
slurp?
I slurp, yeah. See, my roots
You
are
lean
in the
your face-
ground, Mr. Whatever
Yeah.
your name was.
Maybe rock your branches down into the water to try drinking from the branches. It might be a fun
entirely
experience.
immobilized. That's why I'm not beating the hell out of all of you right now.
Oh,
We appreciate it nonetheless.
You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
Thank you.
I'd like to think I wouldn't do it, but a part of me wants to. Has a horsefly ever just flown straight into your face and you're like, ugh, get out of here. And you slap at it.
Are we horseflies to you?
Yeah, you're definitely not the Fae. I don't really know what you
don't-
are. One of you smells like a Fae. And he gives a big sniff. Maybe 2 of you now that I'm... your musk is all... Oh, God. I just realized something.
I kind of look at the two of you.
I haven't smelled a smell like you all in an unknowably long time. What year is it?
Well, Maple Leaf, it's been a great chat. I think we gotta go.
Alright.
Are there any of his leaves on the island, or is it fastidious?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna pocket a couple of his leaves.
Oh, that's gross, he says, noticing. Here, can I have some of your weird fleshy growth?
I pluck a couple of hairs and leave them at his at the base of the tree.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, if he wants to talk to his siblings, why doesn't somebody stay on the island with him and we can shout across to each other? It sounds like he can't hear me now.
Oh, before we go, is there a message you want us to share with your siblings?
I just want to know how they're doing, you know? It's been a while.
How are you doing?
How am I doing? Huh.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed for me in an indeterminable amount of time.
Well, good day.
You have a good one, Artie.
We'll turn to leave.
Which way do you go?
How would you like to leave?
Great fucking question.
How would you like to leave?
John, I leave by going to Summer.
Oh, you can go to Summer.
I will follow, because I have followed the same path as Rye.
Follow the same path as Rye, so if he dies, you can revive. Bars.
I don't know. I can make that. Make this jump to autumn.
Yeah, you can make it.
So right before I jump off this island, I will kind of like wind up to protect myself using the dodge action, and I'll just oh hey Maple, before I go,
Yeah.
you asked what a trick was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is not our chest, and I'll jump.
You learn something new every day. And then he goes quiet, as usual.
Yeah.
Unfazed.
Yeah. It's really awkward because it's like the conversation ended, and for him it has, but we're like, oh, now I'm like just 10 more feet apart. All right, I jumped to Summer.
All right.
What
We're
does
now in
Rye
Summer.
find?
What I find on this island,
You
John.
find a big old statue. It's super sick looking. It looks like a ranger type guy.
Wow.
He stares down at
Do I
you.
notice any details about it?
He's holding like a hatchet or logger's axe. He doesn't have a nameplate or anything like that. He still wears that same leaf armor motif. But you don't see any, like, cool names or anything. Let alone a plaque or a message or anything.
I give a bong to the chime of opening.
You give a bong to the chime of opening, and you all, I believe you all have line of sight, will watch as the statue falls over into the water, creating a massive splooshing noise. You look at the palanquin right now, right here, and will see a teleportation circle. You're unsure how to activate it, or if you can just stand on top of it, but this statue is now gone. Boop.
Which direction did it fall into the water?
Fuck you, Andy. It goes this way.
Did it sink? Is it creating
it
a
sank
bridge?
in the water.
Yeah, just...
It goes into the water.
Alright,
It's
thank you.
gone.
Okay.
Subtract the
I'm just-
usage of your
I'm-
chime.
I'm just asking questions, bro.
That's what they all say.
He's just chiming in, John.
It goes in all directions into the
Oh.
water at the same time. He's jacking it. Get it.
Oh, God.
Bro, it's winter over here.
I know. I'm getting there.
Hand up,
I'm
hand
just,
up top.
I inspect the teleportation circle.
Yeah, it's in a teleportation circle. You're fairly certain it will teleport you. Because I already spoiled that mechanic.
Probably to right there after we move the statue.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, I go ahead and hop to winter,
Yeah, fall into winter.
and then I hop from winter to Maple Leafs Island again.
Oh, hey man, you're back. How you doing?
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi again, and it's good. It's good to see you. And then bye, and I go to summer.
I cannot quite make this. Really close.
Where to next?
Fall.
I'm gonna back up so I have running room and jump to fall.
All right.
And then I will then jump over here to winter and ask
That
Google.
is not winter.
That's summer.
You jumped here.
That's
Summer.
I apologize.
I
I will
heard you
ask
say
for Google
winter,
what
so
the
I'm not
plan
going to
is.
slap you with this.
I appreciate that. Before I jump to winter, then I will ask Ramul what his plan is.
You like you just like from the island, you're just like, hey Ramo, what's going on?
Mhm.
He doesn't like pay you any mind, as he's just like deep in it, just talking about like and the elves and the fae, and like he's like the crazy person in front of the board, and he's just like he's lost it, man. And then he jumps over to Maple over here.
Oh, how you doing?
Hey,
I'll let him
have you ever met an elf?
Yeah, I know all kinds of elves.
Oh,
Yeah, we call them the Fae, though. I don't know what your language is, but the translation's getting funky. What are you supposed
maybe
to
there's like. Oh, I'm a dwarf.
Huh. It's been a while since I
What?
heard about you.
Yeah, we're usually underground.
Yeah, that's where my roots are.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. Do you have any healing magic or like good berries or anything?
What? You're hurt?
Yeah, I had a run in
Wow.
with a bit of a prick.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It happens. If you don't, that's fine. I'll just rest here a bit if that's okay.
I don't know if I'm magical. Let me try something real quick. Ramul, you're gonna watch Maple Leaf all the way over here start shaking violently. It goes on for about like 10 seconds. A lot of leaves fall off him and like into the water.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, no can do, buddy. I tried. All I could do is spit acid at you.
It's okay. I'm good. I appreciate the offer, and I reach into my bag here, and I start drawing on parchment with my ink pen. I'm working on a piece of art that I want to leave for Maple. Party, it's all you. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Party, what do we do?
We're jumping from winter to spring.
Alright.
And then from spring to summer.
You make it to spring to summer.
I will check the distance and then come and join you.
They should all roughly be around 10 feet. Like 5.
I haven't found one that I've been worried about jumping yet, but
Yeah, we have fairly high strength party here.
Yeah.
I'm also heavily weighed down with potential burdens. So
The interesting data about this statue.
Are we?
Elven hunter or huntress with a big old bow staring right down at you.
Are we supposed to be filling out like 2x2 squares?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Wait,
thought so.
no.
John's map works.
Maybe.
Because
Are you
like
small again?
this,
God damn it.
this is 5 squares and it's 12.5 feet.
Yeah, you're supposed to be bigger.
Okay.
I am
But it's
zoomed
magical
super
and
far
we're
out
not.
for the stream.
Oh my
So
god.
So we're not. Maybe
We've
we're
been shrunk! Honey, we shrunk ourselves!
You know, you guys did look
Oh my god.
far.
Bigger.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm super wide! Okay, now I'm the right size. Oh my god!
Thank you, John.
I'm Alice in fucking Wonderland!
John, no inscriptions or markings or anything on the statue?
I'm gonna keep Rye super small because I think he looks like a hobbit in real life. No inscriptions. It's much like the one you knocked over.
I bong the chime again.
Bong.
Bong.
The statue falls towards you all because you are all now much larger, heading to the
Right,
water.
that's what I was worried about.
Give me dexterity saving throws, party.
Is it directed at me
Yeah.
and only me, or at an area?
It's
Where's
falling
that?
this way and it's quite large. So I'm gonna say it's gonna clip all three of you.
Awesome.
Oh wait, I just rolled regular dexterity. Is that different from a dexterity saving throw? Yes, it is.
So it
Yeah.
is.
Because it's an 11 or it's a 13 if I can use my shield master if it's aimed at me only.
It is definitely
just-
not aimed at all.
I know, but I'll probably ask a lot to let you deny me.
Well, even with the +2, you would have failed. It doesn't matter. Arturio is going to be suffering his first lick of damage as the statue
Oh,
strikes
no.
him. It
It's
strikes
already
you.
Struck.
Unfortunately for John, I
can I
didn't add
shield?
any, like,
Can I shield
movement.
this? Can I
No,
shield
it's
this?
not an attack.
Can I...
John, the answer is yes, he can shield it. No, it won't help you.
True.
Of course he can shield it.
You guys will suffer 13 bludgeoning damage as the statue strikes you. Terrence, you weighed down in your boots will not be moved. You'll just be struck.
Fucking...
This
I
is
okay?
a saver sucks, so Andy with his technical 15. Right? 8 plus 6.
I don't know.
No, Andy, you'll suffer it too. This was a DC 14 check. Or a DC 15
Wait.
check, excuse me.
Where are you getting 8 plus 6? I rolled a 24.
You rolled a dice, which turned into a 12.
Actually, John, you didn't give me my crit earlier, so for today's show, we've been making people re-roll things. Andy, I believe, has a 24 based on our previous rolls.
John.
What?
Get
No, go
lawyered.
fuck yourself. He's taking the damage.
That's a good
What are you
point.
talking
That's a
about?
good point. Good point, John. When I dove for
He
the gloves,
rolled a
I clicked the wrong
dice.
thing.
He just hit the wrong button. What?
You didn't give me my nat 20 on rolling for the gloves to dive at the gloves.
No one contested you for the gloves.
But you took my second roll, though, John. We can roll back
Eric,
the footage.
You're trolling. What do you draw while your friends are dying to a statue?
I'm drawing a self-portrait. Would you like a performance check on that? As it's like performative?
Wait, you're drawing a portrait of yourself to leave for
Yeah.
this tree who has blind
This
sight?
blind tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go
that
with
he can say
performance check.
when he tells somebody later that somebody was here.
You know, I bet
Yeah.
Ramul is a very gentle soul who's like really big into art.
The biggest problem with Ramul is that every time he's been wronged, those walls for keeping everybody out just get higher and higher and higher because he actually cares the most. He's actually a sweetheart, and you have to like Trojan horse yourself into his life if you really want to know the deep.
You're like a
soul of
Harry
Ramul.
Potter who was raised in the
Same.
American foster system. That's what you are. But we gotta have
Yeah.
that reference explained at a later date. You leave your portrait and please move to join your party so we can end this session. Let me end
How
the
much damage
session.
did you take?
You disgust me, John.
I
I was gonna
How much
stay here
damage?
with him so they can shout over to me with the nonsense, but I will just.
hate you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
The damage, Andy,
Yeah,
was 13.
13, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Can I intercept this damage, John, or no?
Is it an attack?
I guess it's not an attack. If
All
it's
right.
a save, and that's a
Figured
no.
it
I
out.
figured. All right. We were in summer, friends.
John, did anything come up? Was there a new teleportation circle?
There's
in
a
the spot?
teleportation circle, yeah.
Okay.
Huh, weird.
I hop to the next Maple Leaf.
You see Maple Leaf again. Or, his twin brother. Hey, how's it going?
Maple Leaf, I bring tidings from your sibling.
I'm not Maple Leaf. That's my sibling.
Yes, sorry, I bring tidings from your sibling, Maple Leaf. Sorry, I got my words turned around.
I'm not Maple Leaf. My name's Blueberry. Nice to meet you.
Blueberry, lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
your brother
I used to have
Maple Leaf,
blueberries
his
all in my
regard.
grove, and then they went away.
Oh, what happened to
Oh,
them?
sad.
A fish ate them.
Oh my gosh.
Did it have? Wait, do you have blind sight like your brother?
Is it
Do
yoked?
I have blind sight? No, I'm deaf.
Deaf sight. Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear a word you're saying.
But yet you understand us.
It's called telepathy. Haven't you heard of it?
Oh, never experienced it.
It's true. I'm reading all of your thoughts right now. It's kind of
Blueberry,
a,
thank you for
what would you call it? Aggression on your non-aggression pact?
I'm okay with it, Blueberry. Maple Leaf says hi and wants to
That's
know
what
how
I
you're doing.
love about you elven folk. You're always down to clown.
I throw up on the spot, John.
Oh,
Elven.
nutrients. You brought me
How
nutrition.
did I know
Thank
that was coming? That's the first thing that popped into my head, too. I'm glad you said it.
Why does this token look different from the rest? What?
Oh, he called me an elf. Oh, God. I gotta go. Which one do I
What
jump
Maple
to,
Leaf
boys?
one?
He doesn't remember the names of his brothers, and he wanted us to check on him. It's been a long time, he says.
It has been a long time, You're a pretty cool guy. Here, somebody left this for me. He pushes the chest forward with a stump.
If you insist, and I appreciate it, I will open the chest.
Yeah,
Classically kick it open.
go ahead and roll me a 1d2.
One.
Well, you will open a cloak and find it is a cloak of elven kind, which Arcturio will later identify and tell you about.
I give this one to Rye. I know you already have a cloak, but you're going to want this one, friend.
I store it with the other cloak in my bag.
Wow, you have 2 whole cloaks in your bag?
Yes, Blueberry, and I'm very grateful for these
Wow.
for these nice things.
I don't know
Thank you
why
for
any
sharing
of
them
you
with
would
us.
want multiple kinds of the same apparel, but who am I to judge?
If we were to visit your other siblings, would you have any message for them?
Yeah, you tell Carl, that son of a bitch, that I'll never forget him. What he did to my cranberry bushes. He choked the life out of them, even though there was plenty of sun.
Probably
I
when the
look over.
blueberries died.
I look over at my brother, thinking he's a learned person and should know this, and I whisper, "Cranberries grow in bogs, not bushes." And I don't know if he registers that at all.
I shrug.
I'll never forget what he did to him. Those
What
poor
did he do?
innocent plants. Definitely bushes.
What did that son of a bitch do?
He killed him. He choked the life out of him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
An awful piece of...
Do you need retribution?
Yeah, do you need revenge?
If you kill a killer, the same number of killers will be in the world. The only way to live in this life is to adhere strictly to the non-aggression principle.
You lost me.
Beautiful Blueberry.
He hands you each
Thank
a
you.
book of Atlas Shrugs.
Oh, incredible!
Thank you.
Incredible!
In
You
terms
met
of
our
reading my own bark, he
you
tells you.
you met the
Sorry,
famous
John and-
dwarven author.
I'm adding it to my character sheet.
All right. Ayn Rand, Atlas
Yeah.
Shrugs.
Ayn Rand the dwarf, yeah. Wrote Atlas Shrugged.
Is Blueberry fruiting at all, John?
Is he what?
Wow.
Fruiting.
You're just gonna meet someone and ask them if they're fruiting?
I'm
Oh
asking
my
John.
god, bro.
He's a maple tree. He doesn't have fruit.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
If you're asking if he's leaking, though, then we can talk.
Sir, I don't need to know about your leaking problems.
Actually,
Maple tree, it's entirely natural. I see you are too, Artie.
I was gonna say, having
How do
now
you know
gone
my
days-
name? I just got here.
I'm a telepath. I can read your thoughts.
He's reading your thoughts, yeah.
Your inner monologue says Artie.
My inner monologue was considering introducing myself as a logger.
Wow. Good thing I read past that and saw your true you. Into the real you.
The true
Yeah,
side.
you understand what a trick is. Your brother does not.
Yeah. Maple Leaf, he's a pretty dumb guy. That's why he's over there and I'm over here.
I told him it said gullible on the ceiling.
Wow. Everyone knows only dinosaurs live up there.
Wait, what? Did I look up?
There's nothing. Idiot. He says.
It says gullible with a prestidigitation. I prestidigitate gullible up there.
Alright, where to, guys?
Having gone days of drinking Arturio's, the water from Arturio's piss belt, I fill up one of my water skins with the sap leaking from Blueberry.
Oh, that's not good for you, man. It's unprocessed.
So it's mostly water. Great.
If you say so.
I do.
He's
It
a
looks
bit
like the
thirsty
stuff they
all the time.
feed Merry and Pippin, the Uruk-hai in the second Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Give me that Black Death water. Can I make this jump?
Hey, Blueberry.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can hear me over here?
Where are you? I wasn't paying attention to the map.
Got him.
Oh, hey, look, you came back.
Oh, wait, I don't want to be here. Oh, wait, no, this is fine.
I mean, you could go in the water. He shoves you in the water.
If I could just
Right.
squeeze past, under your, pardon me, I'm gonna just go under your head crotch thing and just wriggle on past, okay, and then I'm gonna jump.
You will
Actually-
fall into the water. I don't think you can.
Could
make
you
this
toss
jump.
me over there, dude?
You want me to toss you across the water?
Yeah, can you see that island?
Which island? Point to it.
That one.
Which one are you pinging? Yeah, he will use you as a rock projectile. Go ahead and suffer as
Oh no.
26 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
26? Oh my god!
You're a rock! He
I'm-
picks you up with his great big gnarl branches and hurls you 15 feet.
I think I scream, wait, as he throws me.
Are you down?
And I go limp. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh no.
Oh no! You can't go back from fall. Alright, guys! We need to enter turn order. Everybody roll for initiative. Not that you're in combat, but that Arturio may die.
In the way he lived.
It's way worse. He
Why
throws
don't I
me
have a point
against
two?
this
What the
tree.
fuck?
I
Where's
just
my
slam
thing?
into this tree.
Add dex.
It's gonna be
tree
so long
mutters.
before I can get back over there.
Arturio, while you're in that death state, you just like hear the Sylvan words coming out of like nutrients, perfect.
More nutrients.
Go ahead and click your tokens, roll for initiative, and then we will do actions.
Why do I have to always roll high initiative? Fuck me.
Because you're so high right now.
Yeah. Here, let me change the music to be less Elven Glade and more you're on the time crunch now. Alright, it looks like all four of you are in.
Rap battle.
Artie, give me a death save.
Fail.
That is a failure. That brings us to Rye. Rye, it's your turn, buddy.
Oh my god.
Carl, you son of a bitch.
Oh my.
Carl looks to you. He's like, oh, just entirely slurred speech, barely able to talk.
Incredible.
I open this chest.
Yeah, you open the chest. There's one thing left. It is called the Mariner Scale Mail. You find a full suit of scale mail that would let you float if you hit 0 hit points.
Incredible.
All these items are entirely useless because the Fae put them here, guys.
They're not useless. Whoa,
Bitches.
settle down.
I don't know.
Right, that
I
was
like
your action to open the chest. You have a bonus action and movement.
Wait, is he not
Yeah.
greeted?
No, he is. It's just he's dealing with Sylvester Stallone as if he had tetanus. You know.
You said Sylvester Stallone twice there.
Yeah. That was the Insatiables.
I make the jump to winter.
All right, you're in winter.
With my movement.
Remote.
Do you have any magic for waking him back up? I stare at the tree.
I can't even look that direction. It was like the basketball thing. You know?
I can't turn
Oh,
left paw.
Yeah. I can't even make the jump. I don't have enough movement, but also like
How far
I can
does this
double-
island go?
I can double my movement, so I can like get to him. And then I will stand here, John,
You dash
staring
forward,
at him.
dive across,
Yeah.
slide. The tree looks at you, snapping its proverbial fingers, going, "Fuck, you came from Blueberry." You have
Yeah.
a bonus action.
My bonus action cannot be used as a like medicine check, right? Because that's a full action.
That's the full action.
Yeah, that makes sense. I use my bonus action to
You can dance on his corpse.
I was about to just you know, I was gonna put a finger on his head and just go.
Yep.
This is what the dwarves do to each other when they slip and fall. You don't help them up first. You go right in between the
He help
eyes,
himself.
and then you help them up, and then you help them up. Yeah. You gotta mock them
Terrence.
first.
I'm debating jumping back over.
You want to jump back over?
I really don't,
Don't do
because
it.
I don't want to bring out
But
an
autumn
enemy.
into summer, that's against the rules,
Don't do that.
Terrence.
It is.
Please
Keep
follow the
moving,
rules.
keep moving forward in the season. We'll
Yep.
get there.
I
Don't worry.
jump over to here, and then I stare around and look at me being in winter with no spring available nearby.
It's true.
Yep.
Oh no.
And then that was
You're
like
trapped.
20 feet of my movement. So I kind of moved to here to prepare to jump in another direction, and then that's all I got.
That's all you got. Alrighty. Artie, give me that death save. Don't roll one, buddy.
Roll a 1.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Sure do.
Roll one.
Roll high. There we
Okay.
go.
Rye.
I don't know what the canopy height is for these trees if I'm right on where the edges of these islands are.
You're a little
can I
off
make this
on
jump?
this one. I'm using... I can see the grass. I think it's like right here. This is the edge.
It's 17 feet.
Do you have 17 strength?
All right, wait, now I got 15. I clicked a different square where there's an edge on the island I'm on.
You might be
Still
able to
good,
make
right?
it. I'm actually gonna, since it's so close, I'm gonna have you make an athletics check to leap this. We're gonna
Okay.
call it. It's 15 feet, 1 DC per each one. Let's see it. DC 15, athletics. I guess acrobatics would work too.
Acrobatics 16.
Easy. You make it all the way across and are immediately going to get hit by a tree.
Yep, that's fine.
As it comes to life with its ready to action and will roll into initiative. Oh, he crits you.
Oh no.
He fucking crits
Oh,
you
fuck.
right as you leap.
Oh, no.
Please suffer 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm at 0.
You're at 0. Rye made a leap for the teleportation circle,
leap
which
of
would not
faith.
have helped him anyway. Rye's at 0. Ramul, that brings us to you, bud.
Does that tree go back to whoop, going away?
I think the tree
The
needs
tree
to
that just
roll-
woke up?
Oh, it needs to roll in.
Yeah. Doesn't it wake up and then it goes away because he's gone away? Anyways, I use my bonus action to boop him yet again and then use my main action, or primary action, to medicine check.
Yeah,
Where's
give
my
me a medicine
medicine
check. DC 10. Pass.
Oh.
Is that's
Alright.
stable, right? Or am
Stable. In some indeterminate time that John is going to figure out, he'll wake up.
It's true.
I think I hit the tree and I'm just like barely at the edge of consciousness, bleeding from my head, and you help staunch the bleeding a little bit.
He just puts pressure by poking you in the head multiple times.
Oh, that hurt!
Dwarven medicine is
Terrence!
not kind.
Actually, Ramul, any movement or bonus actions?
Nope. I will continue to keep my finger on his forehead between his eyes,
Okay, Terrence.
applying pressure.
Alright, I'm gonna use my drawing tool.
Okay.
I'm going
Geometry wars have
to
begun.
move from this square. I guess I've moved 10 feet to here, and then I'm gonna jump to where? This square? That's
Yeah, you can
25?
leap onto the tree here for sure.
Okay. That's 15 feet. I have 16 strength, so I can make that jump. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. And then as I make that jump and land over... Hold on, now I've get off the drawing tool. Land
Would you
there.
like to try to grapple the tree to hold on to it? Or would you
do
like
I
to hit
have
the
to...
tree and immediately go into the water?
Oh.
John's a bastard right now, guys.
Will grappling the tree be my action?
No.
Because I really want to pick up Rye and then start moving.
I'm gonna say it's just to balance yourself. So this is like a free little thing.
Okay, so what type of check am I making then? An
You are
athletics
going
check?
to beat an 11 on an athletics check.
I do. I will.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Guys, you don't understand. You don't understand, guys. He's right here. He's.
I know.
He always is. He always is. Dun,
He's following
dun, 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 dun,
you. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn here?
I want to scoop up my fallen friend and then move 5 more feet towards this island. Because that's all the movement that I have left.
You want to move into the teleportation circle that's right in front of us?
Do you know how to
roll
activate
your
a
bodies
teleport?
into the teleportation circle with an action?
My problem is, we're going to be waiting for 4 hours unless I show up on this island here and pick up... I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe...
I can pick up.
You
Whoa,
can pick
settle
him up.
down.
Man, I guess 5 feet on the teleportation circle. Andy, you want to go for a ride?
Let's teleport.
I
Yeah.
move
I
my 5 feet with my friend onto the teleportation circle.
You grab him, you go from summer straight into fall, and you are not in danger.
Wonderful.
However,
And then I
yeah,
mean, I can't take any more actions. As I land there, I prepare to set him down, and then I'll take an action my next turn. That's all I got. Go.
okay. This little orca guy is super sad that you guys are gone, so he's going to move over here. And then it's Arcturio's turn. He is stabilized, but he is unconscious, so that means he is out of turn order. Unless that changes somehow.
I've been doing, it's him.
He and Stallone are having a great time.
Rye, I need you to make me a death saving throw. That's a pass. That brings us to Ramul. Ramul, do you throw Arturio in the water?
I want to.
He wants to
Really
skip out.
badly.
Okay.
I will not. I will not throw him into the water. I will, however, try to converse with the orca and say hello. How are you? Do you speak Common or Dwarven or the other languages I speak? Which I didn't write down.
He does not speak any languages. I just checked, which is unfortunate. Is a beast. Do you have any way of talking with beasts?
Not currently.
Then he will dive back.
Which is why I can't. Which is why I can't talk to Artie all that well.
It's true.
We are the easiest set of free XP for a monster that I've ever seen.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I really should have added pterodactyls to this map. Terrence.
Oh.
I will use one point of lay on hands and bring back Rye.
All right. Guys, the party is split. The staircase is right there. We've looted all the treasure. It's just having to navigate all the way back there, or all the way to the staircase to get up. We're hurt. We're separated. We're shouting over a room filled with fey trees. I'm going to say we call it here for tonight, which is a little early, I know. But I'm terrified, guys. I'm horrified.
Should we go down a ration for our rest earlier?
Yes, you did. Okay. Next time, when we show up, we will head up more staircases. Probably take a long rest somewhere safe. Maybe under the boughs of blueberry. Who knows? Maybe hanging out with our new tree buddies. Living in chests. Or maybe we drown and throw ourselves into this ocean. Who knows?
Who could say?
Yeah.
Be fun
Any
either way.
shout-outs you guys want to make?
I did not throw Artie into the water because he has actually done nothing to cross me. If he had done something in the past to actually cross me, that's the reason why I didn't throw him in. Thanks for hosting, John. I had a great time tonight. Apollo Nick?
Yes, I'm Apollo Nick. You can find me on twitch.tv/Apollo_Nick, spelled N-I-K, the way you see it right up here. My friend Shannon and I are continuing our Dungeon Crawler Carl Read and React. We have one episode left in the first part of the 2 parts of the first book. So we're almost halfway through, and oh my god, I am so excited for this next episode. They take on a burrow boss at the end of the first floor of an 18-floor dungeon. It's insane. It's a really, really good. It'll be a really great set of episodes or
like
set of
Sword
chapters.
Art Online.
Indeed.
Oh, Andy, anything you want to talk to us about?
You can find my art and pictures of my dog at Andrew Gahutzimer on Instagram and Kara. I won't spell it. Find it if you can.
Ryan.
Shadow.
You can find me on Twitch TV /Scarlet Shadow with 2 W's. Gonna be a speedrun month. I've got a marathon to prepare for on the 3rd of May. I'll be running in the Dragon Quest RTA Marathon with Dragon Warrior 3. And also, I've been speedrunning a new game that Rumble Roar showed me called Grimland. It is a cowboy RPG where the map is literally the state of Texas. It's awesome.
That's just my normal life, Brian. What the hell?
I know. So I've been playing through it. Nobody's put up a speedrun for it yet, so I'm going to be the first. I have it like 85% ready. I'm going to have it ready within the next week or so. Then I'm totally going to run it. It's going to be great.
The currency in this world is just teeth.
Yep. It's a cowboy RPG set in hell with the map being Texas. It's pretty awesome.
That's just real life.
Mhm.
Just my...
Yeah.
I had to go to
Texas,
the
hell?
Walmart and pay in teeth, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You got anything coming up?
God. Probably.
You're playtesting some new shit?
On a 40k conversion for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, which I am planning on making like a public project to get more playtesters as well as other stuff. but I'm not at that point where I can start recruiting for it. A lot of work has gone into it. We did our first play test and got a lot of changes done. Because, as usual, when you're trying to knock things out as quickly as possible, I think I wrote like 70,000 words in a week of just rules, which is a nightmare. So there's a lot of like poor language. The editing process is fun, is what I'm gonna say. Alright, that's what I'll settle on. But in the future, we'll be doing 40k and 5e, and then, you know, hopefully Greg will be back soon. He's been being slaughtered at work. I really
He's
hope.
on-
Slaughtered by tax season every year.
Yeah,
He's on the tax grind.
Every year.
he has to be.
Poor guy.
But yeah,
He disappears for like 3 months, you know?
I'm glad you all came with me on this little adventure today.
This
but
was fun.
why don't we head on out now? Take care wherever you are. And as always, don't die.